Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
And a very promising debut in Week 1. Let's face it, rookie quarterback, anytime you can go out in Week 1 that way and get a victory, you take that as a giant positive as a team and as a player. Now, he'll work on improving his own individual play while continuing to help his team win.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Neighbors. Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
He'll keep it himself. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start a game, you're just thinking, can he get the snap? Can he hand off? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels, and picking up some nice yardage.
Looking a little bit like a continuation of last week. He had 3 tackles for a loss, and now 1 more here in the first quarter of this game. And
there's been no lack of force by him, taking on the offensive linemen, playing them, but also there's a suddenness to his game. They have that initial contact.
Rondale Robinson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in Week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Prescott off play action. Open man down the field. That's Iomater. The gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
They'll run on first down. Sampson Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing. Prescott.
That'll be completed to Sampson.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. Touchdown! Eric Edelman with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. They juked him. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, and a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. And New York set to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Scatterby. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after one. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Dart going to give to Scannaboo. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
17 yards. And a Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Giants first down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, New York.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll throw again. Dart.
7-yard line.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw now. Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a Giants first down. A gain of 15. First down, New York.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and just a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He's going to try and do this himself. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Dart. And this is going to be incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gano's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. That is caught. Downfield, it's Besh. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
We spend a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spend a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big...
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
On any first and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big one, but any loss of yardage in this position is tough for an offense.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last two plays having gone backwards? Prescott to throw it. Try to set up a screen for Blue. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on fourth down. And he'll be caught behind the line of scrimmage at the 3. The run is turned away on fourth and goal from the 2. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on fourth down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
On the ground, it's Scalaboo to start the drive. A very elusive run as he'll wind up getting about 9 on that one. Second down and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Catch made by Slayton. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Second and 5. An inside run with Scalaboo. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
And the Giants first down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Giants first down. A 28-yard gain. First down, Giants.
Bottom line is that he is just something else as a runner because there are not many QBs in this league who can rip off a game that big, and he did it with the defense giving him a little extra attention after he hit him on a run earlier this series.
From the gun, here's Dart. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing his Dart. To the sideline and incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal. Scatteraboo is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. To throw, Dart. They'll set up the screen to Scatteraboo. Touchdown, Giants! Cam Scatteraboo from 3 yards out. And the Giants go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
To kick off for New York.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Prescott. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Now Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And again, it's Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. We enjoyed it so much last week, the EA folks said, hey, come back, let's do it again. So here we are, week 2. Let's get after it. Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And this is the former USC Trojan, Marshawn Lloyd. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the veteran, Aaron Rodgers. He connects on the touchdown pass, 18 yards away. The Steelers with the lead at the half in a battle of 1-0 teams. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And this is Demario Douglas. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 43-yard touchdown. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. To throw is Prescott. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Dak on the option left. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
To the air, Dart. It's complete to Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Second and 1 at the 49.
Give up the middle, Scatterby. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down.
And once again, it's Scatterby. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. First down, here's Scatterby. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
To throw is Dart. Going right side, he finds Slayton. Nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. He's got his guys a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Looking to throw, Dart. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson.
13 yards on the play. That's another Giants first down.
They'll run from the gun with Scatterby. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing, Dart. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Theo Johnson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants have moved out in front.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Have 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Cowboys 17.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up. And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Now again, right side, Sampson. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
35-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Abdul Carter in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. On play action, here's Dart. He'll check this one down to Scatterby. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
15 yards on the play.
Working out of the gun is Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. 2nd down and 8.
To Malik Neighbors. A gain of 2. Brings
Here's
up 2nd
Dart.
and 8 at the 41-yard line.
Fighting Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it. for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Scatterboom going to run it out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Play action. Now Dart. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
The coverage by Caleb Ransom.
Out of the gun. Here's Dart. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
Jamie Gillen in punt formation for the Giants.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
That's to the left side, pulled in by Besh. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not good, 0 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Prescott yet again.
At the 27-yard line.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That complete. It's Tyler Scott with it. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. And the Giants ready to come out now. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Here's Dart. He'll get this to Scatterboom. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Play fake, and here's Dart. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Dart. Pressure comes, and down he goes. James Pierce in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. That time, Charles, great job keeping him in the pocket and not letting him escape.
And, Brandon, I think this was a great example of the front and the back working together, meaning the back covering, no place to go with the football. And the front, terrific job on the edge so he couldn't escape outside. And then, of course, the inside pressure kept him hemmed in as well.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They run the option on 2nd down. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. And it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That gets them the 1st down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the 1st of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. That's into the hands of Iomanner. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Over the middle, he's going to find Iomanner. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Cowboys.
Now Prescott. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw, Prescott. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Now Dak. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
On the throwaway.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going. And I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Here's Dak. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down.
Prescott to throw. Now he's going to step up, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. This will be caught just inside the 10.
And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not.
Well, they were 2 for 3 on 4th down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 4, 2 for 3 before that. They finally get stopped again. That's okay. That's the type of team that'll keep pressing. In this situation, they'll continue to go for it.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire,